Hello soldiers, welcome back to the outfit in Mission 12, the Fortress. We, in this 26-minute long campaign finale, are going to be destroying Mortar's fortress once and for all by marching right up to his door and kicking it in.
By, destroying all of his barricades.
Destroying everything along the way. Everything he loves, everything he's been fighting for. Everything he's been plotting for. That's a big gun you got there. Be a real shame if somebody blew it to pieces.
Well, not a real shame, but a partial shame,
Get out! We are just a target in here.
No, they're stealing it.
Oh, I'm gonna steal it back. Oh, I see you guys, game. You want me to get out of my tank so you can steal it, but I can't heal my tank unless I get out of it. That puts me in a bit of a predicament.
Do we need to blow up the rest of the aircraft the rest of the airfield?
Kind of. Oh, that's a train right there. I see you sneaking around over there. Oh, that train will be back. Hey, there's a truck over there. Let's take it. This is an area of the map that we will be returning to later.
But for why?
Well, because you saw that train that was going by that was taking pot shots at us. We eventually are going to ascend to that altitude and then have a view of the airfield down below. And then for dramatic purposes, because the Nazis are trying to, of course, like they have been doing throughout the game, they try to reclaim the position. You have to come back here and defend against the reinforcements.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you got wheels. Just stand perfectly still over there. It's totally defeating the purpose of having motility. And boom.
Mobility, Cloud. Mobility.
Mobility. I mean, they do mean different things, but they are largely interchangeable.
At least in our definition of the term.
Which is loose, vague, and undefined at the moment. And it's going to stay that way because we have a video game to commentate over. We need to get around the bunker entrance. Call in an airstrike right on that tank as soon as it parks. Hell yeah. Yep, you're just staying perfectly still right there, asshole.
But you missed.
I mean, it hit somewhat because of the blast radius, but yeah, that could have been a little better. That also could have been a lot worse. Yes, use your points if you got them. The one thing that we are not used to in this campaign mode, because we only just started playing on easy mode, is what do you do when you have lots of points? Like, for example, in multiplayer. Multiplayer, you also stand to get lots and lots of points, because it's not just enough to just take the lead. You gotta, like, exploit your lead.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't take my radio tower. Watch out for that train.
I'm not actually a big fan of George of the Jungle as a movie. It's honestly pretty boring.
I enjoyed Brendan Fraser's George of the Jungle. Me, George. You, Ursula. George liked Ursula very much. Oh my god, this cannon is terrible.
Well, it's a heavy artillery piece, dude. It's not supposed to be used against these infantry units.
I think a Nazi reinforcement just landed right next to me. But they don't know how to hijack, so they can go screw themselves. God damn it, can this thing aim any lower?
No, it can't.
Why?
Because it's a heavy artillery piece. The lower you aim it, the less distance it travels, and it's supposed to be a relatively high distance armament.
high distance, not low to the ground. So high altitude as well. Well, I think it sucks. They're luring me astray, and it worked. Because we're so used to hijacking at this point. See, this guy has got fucking pinpoint accuracy, of course, because he's AI. Well, when you get this human with the big squishy brain, suddenly the aim is off. Calliope, just you gotta roll in with the thunder. Don't hold back. You got the points. You can afford to lose some. Uh-oh, they took out my cover. Get in the tank.
Raining missiles.
Ba, 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 ba.
And here we see that once again the Calliope is not actually all that good against tanks, but it's amazing against infantry.
Yeah. Get back over here, you silly Billy. I'm gonna show you the difference between machine gun arsenal and rocket launcher. Whoopee! Yes, purge this landscape of these goddamn useless cannons. I shan't be using them any longer. We learned it the hard way that they are useless as fuck.
Oh, come on.
Right,
stay in the Calliope.
No, you gotta repair it. I don't want to drive around in a broken Chevy.
You don't want to drive around in it at all, Mr. Passcloud.
With the polished fender? Oh, they better not be sneaking up behind me in order to steal my tank, because that would be really unfortunate right now. Hey, down in front. Okay, now get in your big tank.
Mama wasn't the best glass blower.
Man, my mama didn't raise an old dummy. She told me, son, if you got a cannon, you fire it. If you got a gun, you shoot it. If you got an enemy, you kill him.
If you have a Calliope, you sacrifice it on the altar of the ancient Greek pantheon.
Alright, here's where you start Alright, now first, spawn a couple cannons, and now fire! Or just keep improving a line of defense. Okay, now you gotta... Passcloud, you have a line of cannons in your way now. So how do you plan to advance?
No, we're just gonna run over the cannons that we put down. See?
Oh, see, that's what's happening. Is that they're taking out the guns too quickly. All right, come on, keep shooting. I don't care if you keep falling to pieces. Pick yourself back up, son. This is war. Man, somebody has got my fucking number right now. I think it's that cannon that's dead ahead that's doing that. Alright, so that was a tremendous waste of points. Alright, take out something and then spawn, and now you can start reinforcing your line of defense, because now there are not as many things killing your cannons. See, mistakes like that are disastrous in multiplayer, because now you wasted your command points.
There. Advance on the point, but Passcloud, you killed the cannon.
Fire the guns. Could one of you gentlemen take those two little wheels and just kind of scoot out of the way a bit? All right, I'll just make my own way. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Really, Passcloud? Was destroying the street lamp necessary?
Yes, it is funny. I like doing things that's so funny.
Interesting that the fence debris just phases through the fence.
Things kind of just happen in this game. Okay, so we made it to one of the latter legs of the fortress mission. Is now we have hijacked the train.
And finish the bastard once and for all.
No, actually, no. Mortar's the one with the evil laughter. Mortar has gone full-on, like, Dr. Evil cliche villain. It's actually kind of awesome how this works. Kill General Mortar. Wouldn't you like to know how?
No, well, I'm supposing that we're going to lace the train with explosives, and then once the train is successfully laced with explosives, what we're going to do is we're going to park it in front of his building, and then say, "Hey, we're leaving now. Here, have this present." And it's the train that is laced with explosives, and then he enters the train, and then we do the Trojan horse thing and detonate it on his face.
I think it's a little late for you. You see, the reason why the Trojan horse worked, Mr. Gurdett, is because there was not an active... I don't think the Trojans were actively at war.
Yes, they were.
I mean, okay, they were at war, but it was a kind of peace offering.
No. It was the Trojan horse specifically was disguised as an offering to Poseidon and Athena in order for the rest. It was disguised as an offering to Poseidon and Athena so that the rest of the Greeks could make it home safely via their sailing ships. Thing is, the remaining third of the force was actually stacked inside the Trojan horse in order to sack Troy to the ground.
That is bullshit. That cannon cannot fire at targets that close. The computer is cheating.
No, well, the computer is always cheating, Cloud. It's got perfect vision. The computer has perfect vision of where you are.
I'm gonna take your stupid tank and shove it up your butt. Your keister. Your fanny. Your rump.
And you got run over.
Wait, fucking swing the cannon at me? Alright, I got it this time.
Nope, you got run over again.
Rocky Rabbit died. It's not exactly clear what the cause of death was, but
he
he's
got
definitely
run
not
over
alive
by
anymore.
a tank that kills people.
This is the one that's got it.
Nope.
Son of a bitch. See, when I run over soldiers, they just kind of go, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I guess I'm all right. I'll get back up now and keep shooting. But when I get hit by a tank, oh, it's like, oh, put this guy in the fucking medical tent. He's got to be checked under the concussion protocol. They just took my radio tower.
Alright, so I guess we're going to throw a panther at them then.
See, I could have ended this mission 5 minutes ago. However, they gave me a medal opportunity. I want that medal. That tank pissed me off. I'm going to have my vengeance.
Alright, and what is the medal opportunity? Because I missed it. I saw it pop up, but I didn't actually get a chance to read it.
Clear out the Nazis in the airfield is the objective. We can't finish the objective until we take out this Panther tank that's been murdering the hell out of us this whole time. All right, you bastard. How the fuck did that just happen?
Wow.
I guess I was trying to hijack it again because that definitely didn't work. Okay, let's do this stupid run up now. Let's get a nice fast vehicle.
We don't need a fast. Okay, there.
Good work.
The airfield is ours. Now let's go finish.
Good work! Good work! Shit. Okay, well, now I have a nice safe passage back up to where I was, and also we are about to hit the command point cap. Really? This is saving the airfield? There's like nothing left.
Well, the airfield specifically is saved. I mean, the things that were inside it aren't, but, you know, well, those weren't actually the important parts of the airfield. Now we have the ability to land fighter planes here. And with the ability to land fighter planes here, we could actually reinforce this with aerial reinforcements now.
AA guns. Hey, there's a blimp in the distance. Maybe I can take it out.
We're not even going to try,
cool.
are we?
Nope. It's one of those things that I noticed only in playing back this this mission. Oh yeah, there's a blimp in the distance. You see, they trained me in all kinds of things in this game, but taking out blimps, that just wasn't one of them.
Well, we have the Calliope, so the Calliope should be able to, you know, should be able to successfully rampage through a blimp's HP meter.
Oh, and that blimp is destructible. Oh, you better believe it is. Planes are destructible. The mounted cannons and the hidden position. There's a fucking strategic objective over here that I desperately needed to claim.
Well, you did claim it, and then you lost it because you know, decided to take the train to Mortar's compound, and then you died it on it.
So the first mistake was trying to repeatedly hijack a Panther tank instead of just blowing it to pieces like I was supposed to. The second major mistake, which actually happened first, was Get the strategic objective so that you can continue using the armor train as your weapon, not the other stuff you've had access to.
So
As
why
I
do we need
understand,
the armored train, especially since this one is mostly destroyed?
you need the armor train in order to... Actually, no, you don't. You don't even need the armor train. What you need to do, as some players might have observed, there's a gigantic artillery cannon pointed right at the fortress.
So we're gonna Wolfenstein it. We're gonna throw the Tesla cannon at it and then say, "Ha! We have explodificated the Nazis."
We have the power now. What is the power of lightning and thunder?
They're way past Cloud.
Ha ha ha! Goofy physics engine. I love you. Kaboom! Like so. In your face.
There, tank's dead.
With my quickly cooling down cannon.
Although your machine gun is still ass on this thing.
Yeah, it sucks pretty bad. See, these guys are fucking made of rubber or something. See, I get hit by a panther just swinging the cannon around. Turns out I have a jaw made of glass. I am not afraid.
A full run of Punch Out. One of these days I should actually do that.
Punch Out would be fun. I love watching gamers punch people. Okay, so we did. This is why they did.
Are you sure
so that
this
was
is
my
a cannon? This looks more like it's a telescope.
It's a it's a telescope-shaped cannon. Ba-boom. So that's why they wanted us to capture the train, because you have to actually put... all you have to... Just get in the cannon. Okay, mission's over. All you had to do was just get in the cannon.
Okay.
But that's why they wanted us to get in the train, so you could push the cannon into position. And now for the epic finish.
Hey, more! This one's for Deuce!
For Deuce! Smile.
That was a high
Yay.
explosive yield. Huh.
Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! High five, bro.
What do you mean he was a werewolf the entire time?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh damn it! We
Dun,
saved the
dun,
French. We saved the
dun,
French
dun,
people.
dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Valor in the face of the enemy and making the ultimate sacrifice. This medal is awarded posthumously to Captain Deuce Williams.
September
19
25th, 19 blankety blank.
44. If it's September or anything, it was before the end of the war.
To Thomas McIntyre, who, where is he?
He's getting laid, sir.
McIntyre is
Oh, Mac. There he goes again. Just can't stop himself.
On est fermé. C'est fini pour aujourd'hui.
sorry.
But hey, those drinks were expensive.
And dude, why do you want to bang the French chick? Okay, yeah, she was important for the story, but like, she's still a French chick, dude.
Because the war is over. Now it's time for lots and lots of babies.
Game completion
Game completion.
award. Haha.
See, we only died 18 times, and 6 of those deaths were trying to do the same thing.
Huh. This doesn't actually mention,
Yes?
it doesn't actually parse out what ended up killing us, and it doesn't actually give us the Air Force medal.
No, we got one of the medals. There was the other medal
but
that
it
we
didn't
didn't
actually
get.
display it on screen.
Heh.
All right.
We know what we did.
So this has been the outfit campaign. Honestly, I probably would have enjoyed this back when I was doing a lot of my teenage stuff. At least on the lower difficulty ends. Given my penchant for RTS games, but this is still a third person RTS for the most part, and I still hold firm that RTS doesn't work on console as well as it's supposed to. There have been good console RTS games, specifically Halo Wars 1 is actually a relatively good console RTS game, but I hold firm that RTS does not work on as well on console as it's supposed to.
That's a fair criticism right there. Is they should have made. I mean, I think they did make a PC variant of this game just to overcome that one big problem. Is you need a bigger controller.
Specifically, ease up on commands and executions. Because Jesus Christ, that wheel has got like 3 different fucking layers on it for every individual thing that you can purchase. And because you're on console, you don't actually get to experiment with a bunch of it.
Yep, you point the wheel in the direction of the kinds of weapons that you want, and then you press one of the 3 corresponding buttons to get the equipment that you're looking for. It's a rather slow process. But with practice, you can get pretty good at it.
I have yawning noises. Anyway, this was actually an okay playthrough for me. I know that we're not done. We still have to go through the extended portion of the outfit, but I think that I would have enjoyed this game had I played it as a teenager. I'm not sure how much I would have enjoyed it, but I think I would have enjoyed it enough.
Well, you probably would have played it enough to get your butt handed to you in multiplayer.
Oh no,
like
I would not even have touched multiplayer in this. Fuck no.
Oh, but multiplayer is like half the fun. Actually, it's most of the fun. That's the whole point of campaign.
As it is with a majority of RTS games. But I am absolute ass at multiplayer RTS games, with the exception of StarCraft 2 and Age of Empires 2. And in those, I am passably good. Not good. I'm good enough to actually beat most of my friends, but as much of an insult as this is, most of my friends don't actually have a decent skill level at those titles. Hell, Cloud, I think that you're technically still the best of my friends at StarCraft 2.
Which is not saying much, because my skill at that game is mediocre at best.
You know how to spam Marines.
I do know how to spam Marines. I like the funny little sound bites that come up when I get my favorite characters in play. And speaking of sound bites, oh, what fun you have just learning and by repetition slowly getting sick of the sound bites that you hear in this game. But that's okay, because they will at least keep you entertained until you realize that they're repeating themselves. Thanks to voice talent by known people like Ron Perlman, Robert Patrick, T.C. Carson, and other people.
Jeffrey Knight. Hey, there's Nolan North and Keith Ferguson. They would go on to be in bigger projects.
Holy fuck! I want my mommy. This is for breathing my air. Jason!
I'm probably supposed to know who Laura Crook is, but I don't think that I do.
It's okay. So some of this game came out so long ago. There's a good chance that some of these people aren't even like with us anymore.
This isn't that old, Cloud. This game's only 15.
Yeah.
Actually, no. This game isn't even
years.
15. This game is what?
16.
You sure?
Yep. This is a 2006-2007 release.
Okay, so that puts us almost at launch window of 360.
Dun 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 dun. Outfit.
I'm glad that we get to see the Calliope in action a bunch, though. The Calliope is honestly a really cool tank concept. It just straight up doesn't work in actual warfare, mind you, because those rocket launchers require a lot of reload and are actually extremely vulnerable.
Oh yeah, it's a gigantic target. And I mean, if you ding the canister, that's it. You're gonna get a fucking explosive charge stuck inside the cannon, and it's going to explode and probably take the tank down with it.
Yeah. It's going to be a glorious fireworks show, though.
Silly pink smiling rabbit.
Eric Weiss. I know I've heard of Eric Weiss before. I just don't know where. So do we have a post-credit scene? I mean, this comes out after Iron Man, so. Aha!
I don't think we should be doing this.
Oh, don't worry about it, honey. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to it. That's it.
You know, kind of like Crash Bandicoot. How Crash Bandicoot rides off into the sunset on Cortez's out-of-control Zeppelin.
Now just pull back on it.
Oh, Mac!
And in the next part, after Mac makes whoopee, we're going into multiplayer.
Be safe, everybody. Goddamn
Yay.
porno references.